You want the real? Listen to us.
Urban Solutions. Urban Solutions.
Every Sunday, 6 to 8. Come ride with us. Feel the real. Urban Solutions.
Urban Solutions. Urban Solutions.
Welcome once again to Urban Solution. This is the Sunday show.
Hey.
How y'all doing out there?
You know, we doing pretty good in here. How y'all doing out there? You know, I'm here with my man Hodge, you know, OG, the OG of it all. And you already know who I am, Mr. On Point, Mr. Kendle Davis. You see it on the hat. You see it on the shirt. You see it on everything I do. Stay on point, baby. And we are in this thing live, you know, on the Sunday show. And I want to give a shout out to everybody, that's all our viewers. We want you guys to make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. You know, tap the like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell, and make sure you are always informed and updated with the latest that we do here at Urban Solutions.
And share and tell a friend.
Tell everybody that you know, and that you can do, just keep on sharing it. And that's how we get down here, you know what I'm saying? And make sure that you send your music into urban.solutionfm@gmail.com, and we will gladly play it on our Wednesday show, where you are always on with Melissa Jones and myself and my guy DJ Raw One. And we have a good time on there, boy. We get it in.
Yeah, well, always. Never, no doubt about that. Well, that's what we do. We have fun and make it happen. So, you know, you want to be a part of the team, make sure you join on in. Let us know what you're thinking. If you got something that you need us to talk about or you would like us to talk about or answer, just hit us up. Just go ahead and subscribe and log on in and let us know. And we try to get with it.
Oh, yeah, we definitely going to get you with it. We going to get you with it. And we want you also to know that this portion of the show is sponsored by The Kitchen Mechanic. My guy Joshua Humphrey, and you can always hit him up at his email at joshua.a.humphrey@gmail.com. And if you want some of his delicious food, and I'm telling you, it is delicious. Everything that this man touches, just been smacking.
Yeah.
And he put his hand on a simple thing like some nachos, and I was like, man, I ain't never had nachos like this. And the last thing, I was like, I ain't never had this, you know?
No, yeah. I mean, man, I can't wait till we get finished so I can go back and eat some. Matter of fact, you want to sneak a peek and show him what he made for us specially?
You know, because I'm going to be, don't mind if I take a bite, you know, while we're on air. You know, so it is good. It got
only if y'all know what y'all missing. If y'all only could smell. Oh, man, some steak nachos.
Steak nachos. My guy, Joshua Humphrey. And if you want some steak nachos or anything on his menu from the Kitchen Mechanic, you can also hit him up on his telephone at 206-946-2625. And he will gladly take care of you. I know he will. He is good people.
Real well.
And he's gifted. He's gifted. And, yeah, like I said, the Kitchen Mechanic, holla at him. I'm going to go ahead and sip some kitchen off this mechanic.
Yeah. Get with him.
Oh, he do got the face mask, huh?
Yeah, we got the face mask, his card. So get with him if you want any kind of merch from him or anything. But the cooking is it. That's what you want, the cook. But he do have merch, too. So make sure you get with the Kitchen Mechanic.
See, I don't want to really tear this food up on air, though. That's what I don't want to do. So, man, that's the only thing that's preventing me from doing it, because I'm looking at it from the corner. If y'all ever see
I'm just smelling it and stuff, and it's like...
Man, y'all watching the show, y'all see me looking down there, I'm looking at this food.
Or disappearing, you know what he's doing. Just like
act like I got to tie my shoe or something.
Yeah, the old get smart. You know, when we used to go in the elevator, just duck down and stuff.
Man, I'm telling you.
Come back up, munching and...
Man, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something, because that shit is feeling good.
Hey, it's like that sometime when you got to do what you got to do, especially when something as bomb as this.
Right. Get with them. Again, it ain't a game.
So, as most people know, that most of the states these days is finna go back on lockdown, get a curfew. We going back to phase one, and we want to know what y'all think about. Should we go back? Are y'all willing to go back, or do you think that we should have ever came off of one? Stage one.
So you asked my opinion, or is that what that is? Or
Yeah, we might as well weigh in on it because I know the people out there want to know what our opinion is.
Right.
Pretty sure they got theirs and they
Right.
can tap in and let us know.
Right.
But we could give them ours too. So
Right.
I'll start with you. What do you
Okay.
think about it?
So man, what I think about it is no. I mean, ooh, that's a good one. I don't think we ever should have came off phase one for real. For real, we should have stayed there a little bit longer. But everybody was so anxious to move on and pretend like what was happening really wasn't happening, including the federal government. So I think we should have had more. I think we should have had more limits on what we could have did as a collective United States. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that everybody was eager to come off, especially because the weather was getting good every
Right.
place, and everybody was tired of being locked up.
Right.
And everybody had got to a point that they wanted to be a rebel. I think that they didn't like being forced to do something nobody do,
Right.
but I think in a whole that we needed to, so we could all be better. Like, if some people don't want to wear masks, they don't want to feel obligated that they forced to or they have to. But I think that that's what we are. We are in America, and that's our democracy, our choices to be able to choose what you want. But I think when it comes down to it for humanity and for everyone, it is the right thing to do. To
Right.
everybody should wear masks, and even if you don't want to, think about the person next to you,
Right.
or or on the side of you, or in front of you, or even the ones in back of you, just to make sure that we could get through this. And I think the sooner we realize that and everybody just do it, we could hopefully we could see those numbers dip again. And
That'd be
stuff.
nice, right?
And and also I think that one of the turning points, unfortunately, when we had the marches, the protests, the George Floyds, and all of that,
Right.
everybody was really fed up
They have more of a reason to get out
to
that house.
get out. And I mean, I think it was for a good reason, and I'm glad that everybody did come out and support the marches and the people that was doing it for the right reason.
Right.
I want to make that clear, because some people was out protesting and looting and rioting that didn't have anything to do with the march, and for the cause. But for the people that was doing it for the right reason and for the right cause, I'm glad that they did it. But also, I think that brung everybody out, and they had a reason to come out. And I think that once that was there, it wasn't no turning back. It wasn't no stopping us. We already out protesting.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You had people they had already been in their house for a long time, and then they had more of. If there was no virus, that the thing that happened, the protests and all that, excuse me, the protests, that was the reason enough to have everybody come out of their house. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that we did have we have the lockdown in order then, right?
Yeah.
So we had the lockdown in order. That was way more of a reason for people to come out of the house, because they were fed up. They had cabin fever. They were ready to come out the house, and so doing that, and you put all that together, you get a spike in the virus, of course.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
coronavirus.
saying?
And see, and I think that was the last straw. It's like, okay, we already is forced to be here, and we don't want to be locked up in the house to be on these restrictions. Now something like that happened. Unfortunately, like, those things had to happen. Breonna Taylor, and and everyone else that sadly, unfortunately, lost their life in those situations. That now it's like it ain't no holding us back.
Right.
We gonna come out, and so I think, like I said, it was a good cause for them to come out, protest, and march. But also, I think that a lot of people had it in them. They was just fed up. They was just fed up with everything, especially with that situation and being on quarantine, the lockdown.
I know. I was fed up. And I know. You know what comes some as somewhat of as a relief. These elections and the fact that we have a change gonna come.
Yes,
You know?
soon the 20th.
Yeah,
January.
I can't wait, man. I'm just happy that it's no longer a hope or a maybe. Like there is a change that's gonna come to this country as far as that man being out of office, 45 being out of office.
So do you think he's gonna leave peacefully, or do you think that they're gonna have to like drag him out?
Yeah, look, all I can say is this right here. I have never been ever in such support of President Trump in this moment. I'm going to be honest. President Trump, I want you to stand strong, bro. Don't come out that White House. Don't come out that White House until the Secret Service has to drag you out, because I want to see that.
You know,
I want to see him drop. Come on, just hold on, bro. Do not give up. You can do it.
well, you know, we hit on
believe
it a
in you,
little
Trump.
bit on the Kings of the Round Table on Friday, 7:30 every Friday. The Kings of the Round Table. We kind of tapped on it a little bit.
Yes, we
I
did.
think that since if he stayed past the 20th, he ain't the president no more. So I don't think that he need to get, you know, like the moving, the caravan out. I think they should make him rent a U-Haul and start throwing his shit out on the white front lawn and make him go out like that. It ain't no escorts, it ain't no Secret Service or no bodyguards. Make him get his kids
to
and
see
whoever
that.
the 2-3 friends that he might have, and let them go rent a U-Haul and take his shit out like that.
I mean, I would want to see that to the point where I'll donate $5 to Trump campaign right now, just to see that. Like, bro, if I do that, just please tell me that you gonna stand strong, Trump. I believe in you, brother. Don't come out that White House until the Secret Service has to come and drag you out.
You know, it's like that bad reality show that we didn't want to watch. We've been forced to watch for the last 4 years. 4 years. It's finally coming to the end. And just when the season is coming to the end, you want to see more of it.
Right.
And that's what we kind of saying now, that now we want to see him get drug out. What else he could do at the end. It's been a bad series all along that we ain't been wanting to watch. But all of a sudden now, we want to see it. We got interested in this part of it, the end part of it. Like I said, I want to see the sheriffs come like they do everybody else, knock on their goddamn door and tell them they got to go. Look, you don't got time to pack shit.
No, nope.
You put down
Nope.
the pictures, grab you your coat.
I'm talking about
And-
draws
and-
on the front
Oh
lawn.
man, you know you don't got time to get nothing from the bedroom. Get what you can right here, and you got to go.
Man, get your ass out of that office, man. You know you didn't win that election. Come on. Why are you wasting people's time and making everybody else look crazy? Because you know you didn't win nobody's
Not at all.
Talking about,
Not
I
at
won.
all.
No, you didn't.
Not at all. Not at all. And then the thing about it is that not just he's a bully, a sore loser, but even for the people that voted for him, supported him, they should have seen how them 4 or 5 days afterwards that he just quit on everybody.
Man.
He didn't do no kind of medical meetings, you know, the corona,
No.
or he didn't, you know, do anything. He's still in office for, you know, so many days. He just quit. He ain't doing anything.
He don't feel like he's obligated still to act presidential. That's a dangerous man right now.
Well, see, he never was obligated to be president. He was just obligated to himself to do what he wanted to do. And I'm hoping that these people that supported him and voted for him, they realize that now, that that's all that he was about from the beginning. He wanted to help people that was going to help him. And if it wasn't about him, himself, me, myself, and I,
they're not gonna see it.
that, you know, he wasn't for the people. And we do need people in office that's going to help the people. That's got another agenda that is not just for themselves. So hopefully with him not wanting to leave, him showing his true color, his skin, you know, his ignorance and his ass or whatever it might be that he want to do, that people realize he's not the person for the job.
The thing about him, though, I'll be honest, he never hid his colors. You know, he's always shown his true colors. He is what he is. That's the thing about him. You know, that's the thing that he made America. You know, everybody that, I don't care if you agree with his policies. You see the person that he is, and I only agree with this. I only agree with that. No, but you got to look at the whole person. You know what I'm saying? So, and the whole person is somebody that's not. He's not a good person. That's all I can really say about it.
Yeah, that's true. And you know what? And that's what's so crazy and weird and mysterious about all of this. That's what one of the qualities that a lot of people like about him, that drove people to him, because he wasn't transparent. He was that asshole that everybody thought he was, and he's showing us that's who he is. So for some strange reason, that's a quality that a lot of people liked in him. And it's just a shame if that's our new normal. And I just hope that
he tried to make it. You know, and remember when he first got into office, he that's when everybody started saying fake news, alternative facts, stuff like that. You know, and I had never heard those terms before until he came into office. And thinking back right now, it seems like such a long time ago, because in the in-between, he's done so much crazy shit.
Yes. You know, lately, the only person that the news that he always said that wasn't fake was Fox News. And lately, over the last week or so, now he's mad at Fox News, too. Because they even really know that, bro, you lost.
Right.
Get your ass out and go. You got
Move
to
on.
go.
You got to face reality at some point in time, brother.
Maybe he could get Jeffrey Daniels or Bobby Brown to show him how to moonwalk his ass on out of there.
I saw him doing the whatever dance that was he was doing. Boy, he had looked like he was, man, getting shocked by the heart thing, man.
Only dance
Get
I
yourself
want to
together.
see him do is picking up his a box or whatever he want to take, his bag,
Man.
and get the fuck and go.
Get your ass on, man.
Get and go.
You are a horrible president. A horrible president. And I'm not just saying that. Look, I thought George W. Bush was an idiot. When he was president, I was like, man, this is the dumbest president ever. And now when in comparison, I'm like, man, he was kind of presidential when you look back at it.
You know,
There's a lot of things that compare from him to Trump, and when you compare those two, bro, George W. Bush is up here.
Yeah.
And that's saying a lot. And come on now. Come on.
You know, this guy, like I said, it's just the new norm. I hope it's not the new norm. I just hope that this ain't the way that what he brought to the White House, the presidency, chief of commander of the free world. I just hope that it don't catch on in people like in business, you know, like Microsoft or the Starbucks or our bosses, you know, even at McDonald's Corporation, or they feel that now this is the new norm, and this is the way that they're gonna talk to you or they gonna treat you and that.
But you know what? Like he 70 plus million people in this country voted for him. 70 plus million people in this country share some type of view with him. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's policy, whether it's moral, whether it's any of that. You know what I'm saying? Financial, business, anything. But you relate to them. So saying that to say, you're gonna run into that again.
I think, this is my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think that he did cheat. That was one of the biggest things about him not want to leave. He said that the voting was rigged. I think that he cheated, and he's so pissed off because even with him cheating, he still lost. And I think that's what's killing him the most, that he had a fix in this, and he cheated some kind of way, and the cheating that he thought that was going to help him win, it didn't work, and he still lost. So I think that's why he's saying that somebody cheated, but I think the person cheated was him, because I really honestly don't believe it was 70 million motherfuckers voted for him.
I believe it.
And stuff.
Because it was Biden won clearly, but at the same time, when you look at it, it's almost how you think about it. The country is split. You know what I'm saying? But Biden, just slightly more people in this country feel like they don't relate to Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? So Joe Biden won the election. But, you know what I'm saying? Saying that to say, yeah, there are people that out there that they not going to change. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and I do believe that he had a lot of people, supporters. No doubt about that. I mean, we seeing them all the time. And we even seeing them here in our state where we at.
Big Trump flag,
yeah. So we seeing a lot of that. But I still believe that he cheated to boost them numbers. And he just can't believe with all that he did and he cheated, he still lost. That's what I think is so hard for him to realize, that he lost. Like, he had to fix in.
He's been losing in the courts too and everything.
Oh, man, it's time to go.
He's been just humiliating everybody. He's been humiliating the United States, himself, his family, the Republican Party. And, he's been humiliating me as an American, you know what I'm saying? Just this whole country. In my opinion, this guy's just been pure entertainment.
Yeah, like I said, it's a bad reality show.
It's a bad reality
that you didn't want to watch and you was forced to watch. But unfortunately, we want to see how it ends. We may not have looked at the first 3-4 seasons of it, but we want to look at the finale, the finale of it. So I can't wait till we get to that part. So January the 20th.
Stay strong, Trump.
Stay strong, and let's end this once and for all. And it won't be nothing that we'll go back and YouTube, or we'll be getting on DVD, or we'll be wanting to look at again. Let's end this show and pack it away.
Stay strong,
January the 20th. And make sure you didn't call and rented that
Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Stay strong, brother. You know what I'm saying? Don't let him take you out of office. You are the man. Drag his ass out. Man.
So what would you do if somebody embarrass you?
Like he's been humiliating this whole country.
What would you do if somebody publicly
humiliated me?
Made it you? What if somebody you say you at McDonald's?
Okay.
We just gonna say McDonald's.
Okay.
And somebody just confront you and put you on the spot, acknowledge you, and the line is long, because everybody.
So everybody sees what you're saying. Everybody sees.
Yeah. Now people was in there trying to supersize their fries and and get all their stuff. So it's a line.
So you saying I'm in line trying to get my stuff, trying to order my number 10, my filet of fish, and somebody's behind me talking to his partners. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then he's laughing, they laughing, and he bumped me.
Yeah.
And I turn around like, hey, you bumped? Hey, excuse me, brother. And he's like, hey, shut the.
Yeah.
And humiliates me in public.
Yeah. And not only that, we'll go a little step farther.
I thought I went far.
Not only he gonna bump you,
set the whole thing up. Okay.
Not only he gonna confront you,
okay. Uh-huh.
and laugh at you because he with his boys
He
and
with his
stuff.
partners,
He's a
right.
comedian.
Okay.
And then he gonna talk about the shoes and the clothes you wearing too. Not only he gonna bump you, but he gonna talk about the shoes and the clothes you
talking
wear.
about my shoes and my clothes.
Yeah, he like like I said, he
That's
want
cold.
to put the red nose on you and blow
That's
the
cold.
balloon up. Yeah, I mean, in other words, he want to clown you.
And all I'm trying to do is get my little fillet of fish.
Yeah, and supersize
You
your
know,
fries, man.
I'm
and
trying
go.
to supersize my fries
And
with
just
my
go.
high C orange and go.
And just go.
And he talked about my shoes
And your clothes.
and my clothes, brother. What you doing, man? What am I gonna do?
Well, let's say not what you're gonna do. Have anything similar to that ever happened to you, or first of all, have that happen?
You know what? Some the first thing that came to my mind, something similar did kind of happen to me. But dude, this guy had a gun in my face,
No,
and I didn't do nothing. No, I didn't.
No,
Yeah, but that was a whole different story. I'll tell you about that one later.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we just say like you had to take that one. That was one you just
I
had
had
to
to-
take it.
The next time I'm thinking about somebody pulling a knife on me. Man, I've been in some shit. Bro.
Now,
I'll
this
tell you
one-
about that one later
Okay,
too.
yes, and now you wasn't in at McDonald's with you because I was gonna tell you need to leave them filet of delicious alone. If you doing all that to get a fillet of fish, brother,
Man,
I
it's
think
a
you
cold
might
world
want
out here,
Oh
man.
man,
Man, I'm trying to get the one with extra cheese on it.
oh man.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Yeah, I think you might go home and get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or
Nah,
something
man.
and stay
I'm
out
about
of that.
that life. I need that fillet of fish. I'm about that life.
See, I don't know. I think if somebody did that to me,
Mm-hmm.
you know, whatever the scenario might be, or the case might be,
Mm-hmm.
I think my best option would to be laugh with them and make them seem like it's not as funny as you thought it was, but I'm gonna laugh with you too.
Well, yeah.
to take the pressure off of me.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with the jokes. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna talk about my shoes and all that, I'm gonna talk about your shoes. I don't care what shoes you got on.
There
You
you
can
go.
have Jordans on. I got plenty of jokes for Jordans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't. It don't matter nothing about that. I'm cracking jokes. As many jokes as my brother used to crack on me. Oh, I'm cracking jokes. Trust me. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's what I would say. I think that I would laugh with them, but then I would go and give them just a little bit of taste of their own medicine. But I would laugh with them so they could see, like, okay, it was funny, but it's not that funny.
Right,
I'm gonna
right.
laugh with you, but I'm gonna laugh at you at the same time, so you just wouldn't be all funny on me. I think that's the only thing that you could really do. And instead of like getting mad and pout and want to fight, because that's probably what they want you to do anyway.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's
So-
what they want you to do.
So I think that it would be smarter to outsmart them and play their
You
game.
know where that doesn't apply though? That doesn't apply when you on the road and you're dealing with road rage.
No.
If somebody like cut you off or something, oh boy, road rage is a whole different animal. I've my wife is the sweetest person, but behind the wheel, boy, she is an animal. That road rage is something else, man. I'm telling you. And dealing with that, like that's like nowadays, that's something you gotta watch out for because people out here are crazy nowadays.
Yeah.
So you really gotta watch out for people out here doing wild shit. No matter what you believe, somebody can look at you and they already have their vision of you fixed. They see you through a certain lens and they already see you as that. No matter what you do, you know what I'm saying. And so with that being said, I want you guys to tap into my guy DL's GoFundMe and support him. I just always have that man on my mind. You know what I'm saying. So, go and support that man for real.
Yeah. It's in. To elaborate, to add on a little bit to that is especially when it's somebody of a different race or color, they already have you pegged or in that bag and think of you as something that usually that you not, and they already stereotype type you
Right.
for what who you are or what you doing. And you know, I'm a California guy,
Mm-hmm.
and I know that out there it's always crazy,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody's in a rush. Like I would, I
LA
say
is
everywhere, but especially like a New York or something. But LA is like
LA is
that,
fast
and
paced.
people cut you off, and you know, maybe bump your car or come real close or almost hit you or something like that, and you get real offended and huffy and puffy, and even though that they in the wrong, that you minding your own business and you're in the wrong. I learned from being there and when I'm there, because I go back and visit a lot, just to let it go. Because I always think of one.
Right.
These people are crazy. It ain't no
They're-
telling what they
LA
have
is crazy,
with
man.
them or what they on their mind, what they own, what
I
they
used to
didn't
say that a
have.
long time ago, and I know it's crazier now.
A lot more. So even though, like I said, that's my frame of mind when I'm there,
Mm-hmm.
and I try to bring that concept to where I am here. You should never think, okay, I'm not in New York, I'm not in LA. These ain't the same people, or why are they doing that here? It could happen to you anywhere. Now, if you would be, more relaxed and kind of cool to let it bypass and go by you, if you in one of those places, like you on a vacation or something, you should be that same kind of way your everyday driving. It's easier to say
Right.
than done, but that's how I try to get myself, like,
But you
even
know
though
what?
I'm here, just relax and let it go.
The problem and the fast paced thing about LA was like you could be relaxed doing your thing and be yourself, all that, but like it's all about how their perspective and how they see you. Like you could damn near wear the wrong color without knowing it in LA
Yes.
and get beat up. You know what I'm saying? Or get checked at least. At the very least, you will get checked. You know what I'm saying? But that's that's just how it is. Speaking of public humiliations, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole purpose of that.
That's true. And then you could think of it like, okay, I'm not there. We here where we are.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody could do that same thing, and you in your first instance in your mind is like, I'm not there. I ain't worried about this, whoever this person or persons might be. I'm not there. So I'm finna stand up and I'm finna do something different than I would do if I was there. If I was there, I would let it go because I know I'm there. This is the atmosphere. This is what they known for.
Right.
So I'm a let this go. But now since we not there and we here, you want to take another stand for that. And I'm just saying that I realize that it doesn't matter where you at or where you from. If you in that kind of situation, you still need to have that same spirit,
That same demeanor,
demeanor, and just let it
real
let it
recognize
go.
real. You know what I'm saying? That's not the time to get all puffy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, just because you not someplace where it's known for that is, like you said, the colors
Right.
or people on some type of drugs or alcohol or something.
Because you don't
It's
know,
that-
you never know what the situation you just walked into.
No, and
And
it
so-
only takes that one time. Even though you not that place, you this place. It only takes that one.
That
So
person that don't care where you at.
yes. So like I said, it's easier said than done. But I try to project that into my mind that even though I'm not at one of those places, I'm here to still keep that in mind, to just, if I can, avoid it, let it go, and make the best of it. But we all know some things, no matter what you do or where you at, you can't avoid and it. Just
Whatever's gonna happen
you.
is gonna happen. That's what I'm saying. You could be relaxed, laid back yourself. You got on that shirt that matched them shoes that you really like. You don't happen to know that that's the wrong color to be wearing in a certain situation. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, all you could do is be you. So the way I look at it, you know what I'm saying, for real, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. That's why you just always need to stay on point.
Yeah. So I could
Every pun intended.
Keep your head up. And also I want to make sure that everybody know our sponsors is the
Right.
Kitchen Mechanic
The kitchen mechanic.
and Urban Solution is brought to you by On Point.
You know,
It's
and
a new thing
On Point is
apparel.
brought to you by Urban Solutions.
And it's a new thing apparel, Urban Privilege, and Don't Give Up.
Hey, we never give up. You
And
know,
make sure y'all tap in for Black Fridays, your holiday sales.
support small businesses.
Support small businesses all over. And make sure you get your apparel. Check out the website at it'sanewthing.bigcartel.com.
That's right.
And pick up something for the people you love. Even the ones that you don't love, pick them up something.
Get them something. Get them something. Get them something. And make sure you get them some. Get them some On Point gear. You know, at onpoint.sop.com. You know what I'm saying? And pick it up.
Pick it up. You know what they say? Don't swear it, wear it.
Don't swear, wear it.
And there you
Don't
go.
swear, wear it.
Pick up
I have to
some.
put that on the shirt. Don't swear, wear it. I like
And,
that.
and speaking of money,
Mm-hmm.
I had this conversation the other night, as we do usually on the Kings of the Round Table every Friday at 7:30. Tune in, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, a lot of platforms, the King of the Round Table. We have had this conversation about sports Prescott. Do you think that he should have took the money? Or do you think
Prescott?
that it was worth it? Or
So fill me in on the story.
okay,
Let's update the people to make sure they know and make sure I know.
Prescott
Prescott, yeah.
is a black African American
Right. Cowboys.
Cowboys quarterback.
Right.
He was offered
What's the contract details?
his contract. They offered him
Uh-huh.
$34 million for 5 years, which I think $34 million is a lot of money. A lot of people wish they could get it. I wish I could get $34 million.
From
And
doing
stuff.
what I like.
I ain't even start making a list what I would do for $35 million. That's a whole nother story in another show and stuff. But they offered him.
Tune into that one.
They offered him $34 million for 5 years. He said no. He turned it down, and he wanted the $34 million for only 4 years.
Right.
So they couldn't reach an agreement on it. So when the season started, they ended up putting him on a franchise tag. So that means he was retained for them for 1 year with the franchise tag, but he made $36 million for that 1 year. So he don't have a long-term contract, and I don't think none of it was guaranteed. So he lost the guaranteed money, and then he lost the long term, and then he got hurt. 2 games in, he get hurt. Rest of this season. So now he get the 36 million, but he don't have no contract, and none of the money, the pre-money was like guaranteed.
Right.
So do you think that he should have took the money, or you think that it's one of those things that they just trying to keep a good man down, or what would you think about that?
Took the money.
Because now he out of it, and then it's no telling.
If it's guaranteed,
Half of it would have been guaranteed.
Half guaranteed.
So he would have got 5 years, $34 million. So half of it would have been guaranteed. So he would at least walked away with, 175 or, whatever the numbers is, guaranteed up front.
you just never know what's gonna happen, though. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you're that guy, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to take the guaranteed money. You could try to negotiate some stuff. But I don't know. Me, that's like I said, I never had that type of money. So if you put it in my face, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna say take the money. What you say?
I think he should have took it because you never know what's gonna happen. Every minute, every second of the day is different. So nobody could have predicted what was gonna happen. But now he's hurt,
He's hurt. That's what
and
I'm saying.
and he don't have a guaranteed contract. So next year he's a free agent. So will they sign him again? Will they go through that same contract, or will he be able to leave and go someplace else? And will he be able to get that money the next team that he go to?
He's not
And
getting
just not that, who's willing to pay him after that injury?
Nobody.
Broke. I think it was his ankle or his leg or something was broke. So it might have been one of those that now he might be out of that money because he didn't produce this year. He didn't play. So
you're a good quarterback, but at the same time, nah, nobody's gonna pay you that. I don't think
especially
so.
after this injury. So it ain't no telling if Dallas gonna even sign him again. Because like I said, now he's a free agent. So they might offer him maybe 2 years now. You know, like,
and that's embarrassing. That's talk about being humiliated in public.
Yeah, he did.
But
So
the
he
situation is
out
what
of
it is, though. You know what I'm saying? You hurt. You experience that. Your value decreases. You know what I'm saying? Your
Yes.
bargaining power decreases.
a lot.
So I mean, hey. In retrospect, you know, of course, you're gonna say I should have took the money. Now, yeah. In retrospect, you're always gonna say that because you see what happened, and of course, you should have took the money. But like I said, he probably saw the value in himself, and nobody think they're gonna get hurt, and so he was like, oh well, hey. And he's out. That's a wrap. That was just a bad financial decision.
Yeah.
Bad career decision, I guess. But you know, hey.
It you know, one thing. Hopefully, the next men or women in this predicament make a better choice or think about it. And I say one way or the other. You know, I can't say if he should have, he shouldn't, or we just know what happened. That it'll help somebody else make a better decision for the next time that it comes around. You just got to learn from it.
Speaking about making better decisions, what about my guy Michael Jackson buying the Beatles? What do you think about my guy making that financial? Because when you say make everybody in retrospect making the right decision to make money, what do you think about that? Because that was one, in my opinion, that was a major deal.
You know, I think that, you could look at it two ways. I think, first of all, I'm going to say Michael and the Beatles was some of the greatest artists that ever was in the game.
Right.
They changed the game. They are the game. They are the GOAT of what they done.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that when it comes to business is business. Even though you friends, you got to have some kind of business in there. And I don't think that Michael was wrong for buying them, especially if the rest of the Beatles, I would say Paul.
They lost their rights.
But he could bid on it. It was up for option. But I don't think that he wanted to spend that much amount of money for it.
Mm-hmm.
But Michael did. And
he put up the money.
He put up the money to do it. So,
but you know what? I think I almost want to say Paul McCartney was the one that told Michael the importance of a publishing ownership,
and that it was there,
and that
it was there. But also, he was hoping that nobody would outbid him secretly,
right?
And take the rights to their movies. I mean their catalog. But I think that he should have went after it a little bit harder and got it. And I think that it was just that of all people that undercutted him, as some say, was his friend Michael. Supposed to be his friend Michael. Right. But business is business.
Business
and I think
Michael
that
was the man.
Yeah.
Michael was the man. Beatles was slightly before my time, but I do recognize and honor what they did. They had hits, and some of them I still sing today. I sing all kinds of music. I know the music game, but
some of the best writers and musicians that ever played.
Beatles were amazing,
yes.
But Michael was the man. So there's a huge difference in that. And so when he made the power move to take the advice from the Beatles, you know,
Yeah.
to,
See, I think that was the hardest part about it was that they was friends.
they were friends.
And,
They did videos together. You know, what was the name of that
The
video?
girl is
The
mine.
Girl Is Mine. They did another one.
Say,
didn't they?
say.
Say. That was the one. Yeah.
And you know, but he hipped him to it.
Mm-hmm.
And but not only that Michael bought the Beatles, but he bought a lot of people's catalog.
Yeah, he did.
You know, I know
In some instances, he wouldn't even work with you if he couldn't buy your catalog. You know what I'm saying?
I think he had bought Slides in the Family Stones catalog for something like $1 million,
And that's nothing.
and that wasn't enough. And that's how Janet was able to sample and replay Rhythm Nation, because all that is Slides music.
And you know she ain't paying for that.
No, because Michael was gave it to her, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, because Michael owned it. And I think that Slide went back to court not too long ago, and he after Michael passed, and he finally got his rights back, or they had to pay him more money, but he sold all his catalog for only $1 million. And Slide and the Family Stone was one of the top groups. He kind of changed the funk game in the late '60s.
See, you know what I respect about Michael, man. Like he provided his family with generational wealth, and when you could do something like, and he was at this level, you know what I'm saying? When you could do something like purchase a catalog of Sly and the Family Stone, and just have your sister just, Michael, I want to use this. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing stuff like that on that level, man, that's inspirational. You know what I'm saying? I hope to God that I get that.
Get on that level.
Get on
that
level, man.
Yeah, because that's exactly what Rhythm Nation is.
I'm talking like family generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? I wish that on everybody.
For decades.
Decades to come. You know. Decades to come.
Yeah, like I was saying, Rhythm Nation is thank you for letting me be myself, you know.
Come on,
and
man.
all they did is replay it, upgrade it, but she could use it because Michael owned it. Like I said, it took a while, but Slide finally went back to court and got that. But Michael had bought other things, but the pearl, the jewel of the catalogs was the Beatles. And so, you know, I think that business is business, and it's, you know, as they say, you can't be mad at the game. It's part of the game. You can hate the player, but you can't be mad at the game.
Can't hate the game.
No, that's a part of it.
And you're gonna almost always hate the player, because almost always the only reason you hate the player is because you know who he is.
Especially if they playing the game better than you.
Ooh, hey, let's not even go there.
But that's how it is.
I've had way too much to drink to go there. Yeah. I mean, you know, because sometimes when you're playing the game better than somebody else, that's where the hate comes from, hate and jealousy. And sometimes when you work together like Michael and Paul McCartney did, you know, and you're able to elevate to a level where you outshine the person. If you ever outshine the teacher, that's
always a problem.
That's a problem.
And
at one point, Paul McCartney was the teacher telling Michael Jackson about publishing, and then when you use that advice to overcome the teacher, that's a problem.
And you know, we ain't gonna say no names, but I think we both been there in the business that we in and the things that we do. That didn't happen. That,
man, bro, I'm doing a whole movie about it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know I've been there, I've done that, and I've overcome it. But the thing about it is, you gotta have a strong spirit. You know, keep going, keep riding, keep rocking, keep grinding, keep going.
Yeah. Well, we since we mentioned that, we don't want to give away too much, but you want to tell the people when this movie might be out, or you close to it. You want to? We ain't gonna go too much because we're gonna do it hard when it's time for it to come out. But since we brung it up, you want to just.
You know what? If you've ever seen me talk about this movie online, I drop a little hints this here and there. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, this movie turned out to be way more than what I thought it was gonna be, and it's really a really dope project. And I think it's gonna represent me. It's gonna represent everybody that has to do with it in a very major way. I want to off top thank everybody, all the cast and crew that were involved in this project. You did a phenomenal job, and I couldn't be more grateful. I couldn't have done it without you. But with that being said, man, I think this project is gonna be real dope, and I can't really necessarily speak too much on it, but it's gonna be done and it's gonna be ready for the public to view in probably about maybe a month.
Okay.
I'm thinking about a month. Yeah.
So that's something for y'all to watching or review
I can't
this.
say
and
this.
Stuff
I can't say this.
Put on your to watch list.
If you do, I can't say this because I am for hire as far as like being a movie director. If you want to hire me, it's going to take about a good. I've learned this from experience now that I know. It's going to take about a good year for you to get a good project done. And ooh, man, I'm saying that to say I'm very proud of this movie that I did. And if it wasn't me doing it, if it was one of my friends, I'd be like, man, you did a great job at this project. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. That's giving these people, something to look forward to. Because as we go on and the shows go on and time go on, we're gonna put a little bit more out there, and you'll be able to get a wind of more and more, get more and more information as we go. So that's something to stay tuned to and to keep your eye and ears open for.
It's a 206 project.
Yeah.
And man, just today, concerning that, and I wouldn't even speak on this, but it's funny that you brought it up. I don't speak on this project. You already know that. But just today, my dad came over and I showed him part of it. He didn't expect it to be that good.
Mm-hmm.
So he saw it and he was like, he was proud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that put me on a slight high. So man, that was good.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to, when it come out, and everyone get a chance to view it. Not only your dad will be proud, but we'll make everybody else out there that support and be proud of what you done, because I think you have accomplished a lot, grew and accomplished a lot, and so hopefully it'll make a lot of people proud, and then that's our mission of everything that we do, is try to make everybody proud of what we doing and recognize how hard we work.
I want to say publicly
and stuff.
on air too, man. Thank you for your contribution to the project too, man. As far as letting me use the home base and all that. My guy, you guys wouldn't even know unless I mention it right now, but Hodge filled in, like, as far as sitting in to you remember that, as far as some of the places so I could get camera angles, you know what I'm saying? My guy sat in for me.
Oh, that's what we supposed to do, man. Help each other. It's just all
that's
in
one
one.
of the behind the scenes things you would never know. I don't forget shit like that. That's all I'm saying, so that means a lot to me. And man, yeah. I can't really speak on that project, but it will be out for the viewing public. I'm going to do a movie screening, and I'm going to promote pictures, and we're going to do a big promotion for that later on.
And you will get it right here on Urban Solution. So make sure you tell a friend, subscribe, subscribe, hit that bell, check us out on Facebook, IG, YouTube, and and also we want to leave them with who we brought to you by
the Kitchen Mechanic, my guy Joshua Humphrey. And you can always reach him, at joshua.a.humphrey@gmail.com. And he will hook you something up like that. I bet this didn't even take the man long. You can't wait. You can't smell this, but the
Ain't
steak
missing
is
out.
so tender. I'm not even huge on steak, but the steak is so tender
Yeah.
that it make these not. It just blends all together. That's all I'm trying to say. It blends. And it's delicious. The kitchen mechanic is all I'm saying.
Make sure
Tap
y'all
into
get
him.
with him. Tap in.
Tap into him. You know, you can always reach him. He got the mask. You can reach him at 206-946-2625, and he will have it for you. He's a personal chef too.
Yes.
You know, so tap in. He'll come to you. You can have that romantic dinner if you want.
Especially when you inside quarantining with just
Right.
someone. You need to cater out or you want something special.
It's better than DoorDash or any of that,
Yeah.
Uber Eats or any of that.
Yeah.
You know, so
He's the man.
he is the guy that you want to holler at. And also, if you want to get yourself one of our packages, you can pick that up, and have yourself a seat on the Wednesday show, the Sunday show, or one of the shows that we do. We keep it going
it's
out
so
here.
many, and we I don't even know if we're gonna tell them too much about X and O's that's coming real soon to Urban Solution, and of course we have the Dirt and the Kings of the Round Table and the Sexy Ladies of the Cocktail Lounge.
Hey, the ladies of the cocktail, they keep it going, boy, and we keep it rocking and rolling here at Urban Solutions. And like I was saying, what you want to do is pick yourself up one of our packages. We got a green package for you, we got the black package for you, and we also got the red package for you. And that's the one that you want to pick up because we will roll out the red carpet for you. And you know what I'm saying? You will get famous by the time you get yourself that red package. You can sit on the seat. By the time this airs, you'll be platinum.
There you go.
And I'm just speaking that into existence to everybody because that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got the turban or nothing.
And what days y'all on?
We keep it rocking on Wednesdays. You're on with Melissa Jones, and my guy DJ Raw One. Every Wednesday, we keep it going. So we want you guys to send your music in because that's what we do. We review your music, let you know our opinion about it, and we keep it rocking like that for you. That we give you our constructive criticism. You can reach us on every Wednesday on Urban Solutions.
And how do they send their music in?
Send your music in to urban.solutionfm@gmail.com. Let me say that again for you to make sure I get it clear. urban.solutionfm@gmail.com, and make sure you send it in MP3 form so my DJ can play it for you. Always, always, always let us know where you're from so we can make sure we can let the people know where you're from, or don't let us know where you're from, and I will put you somewhere, wherever you're going to be from. You could be from anywhere.
Anywhere, and also they could catch their music being played
Always.
on urbansolutionradio.com
Right.
24/7. So make sure you get your music in and get some airplay, get on that rotation.
Come on
That's
now.
urbansolutionradio.com 24 hours and check out. Tell your friends to tune in, dial in, and get it.
And get it
And
in.
get it in.
Get it in. I'm
Get
telling you. And this is a legit radio station. We're not playing with y'all out here. This is Urban Solutions. So, you will get your music played on 999.8 KUSR. And download the Crikey app to make sure you could play the station and hear yourself when you submit your music in. So download that and tune into Urban KUSR 999.8. We right on the edge of it. And that's how we get down. And so you will hear yourself, and we can always promote that because we're always supporting the community, and we're always supporting you. So tap in.
All
and
the
we are
artists
here
from
for you.
around the world.
We here for you, baby.
And so it starts with us.
It starts with us.
It ends with us.
It ends with us.
And if you want the real,
If you want the real,
listen to us.
listen to us down here at Urban Solutions, and we here every Sunday for you, baby.
We out.
Holla.